take a break. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what I'm saying. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video is just gonna be kind of a sit down, checking in, catching up on things video, I guess. So if you enjoy it, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate it, and let's jump right in. Okay, so today's video, the main thing that I really wanted to talk about is just WW points and the changes that they've made, and kind of a check-in or update with how everyone's doing with the plan. It's been exactly a month now since they've made the changes, so I kind of am just curious to hear your guys' feedback on how things are going with you, or things that you might be struggling with. I know it's a hard time in general because the holidays are coming up. I'm also going to kind of touch on that at the end of this video, but I just wanted to kind of discuss how things are going for me and where I'm at and my plan for the next few months and so. So first of all, I just have to say, I don't really seem to notice much of a difference with the new plan, honestly, when it comes to me personally. I pretty much already had the same 0-point foods as they have now. Now Greek yogurt is a 0-point food and it wasn't before. And what did I lose I lost oatmeal as my 0-point food. And that was something that I didn't really have much of anyway. But then when it comes to like earning the points for veggies and stuff, I used to earn like 3 to 4 a day with veggies and water, and I gained 4 dailies with the change. So really that's balanced out too. So it really hasn't changed much for me. Same with Adam, his hasn't changed much. It's pretty much the same changes, and we have always had the same 0-point foods as each other. That just makes it easier for us. I don't know, I have to say that I do think it's made a difference with the community in general. I think it's been easier to share recipes and just different foods and stuff like that. I think it's made it easier to connect with others and kind of just feel like we're all on the same plan again. I don't know how to explain it, but it does definitely feel like it's made a change in that aspect. And I'm currently set to maintenance on WW, so I do get 30 dailies a day, and that's pretty much what I've been sticking with. I've been averaging like 30 to maybe like 34 or 35 points in a day, and I've just been consistently lifting weights at the gym. I was honestly kind of concerned without skating if I would start to like gain more, but I've noticed that first of all, I'm not eating as much throughout the day as when I was skating every day. I don't feel as hungry, but I've also started walking at an incline at the gym, and I think that's a good way to just get a little bit more cardio in, like 3 times a week or so. I usually don't do it that consistently, but every once in a while I'll do some incline walking, and it just gets my heart rate up a little bit and gets me moving, because in the winter I feel like I'm just in the house all day. And so it really does help me to even stay at the gym for another 30 minutes and just do that. But I have still been consistent with my weightlifting. So I feel good about that. I've maintained my weight for the month since the program changed. Nothing has really changed with that. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with the new WW points plan after being on it for a month. So in the comments, I'm curious to hear what you guys are thinking about it, where you're at, if you're struggling with anything specific or certain things maybe that you're having success with. I would just really like to hear about that. So I just wanted to touch on that today because, like I said, it's been a full month. But then I also wanted to talk about going into the holidays and just making it through, especially when you're on a wellness or weight loss journey. And I think one of the most important things that helps me the most through holidays, especially when it's like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, is to really focus on doing the small things that make me feel better. And even if it's a small thing, it doesn't mean it's something easy to do, but there are certain things I can still focus on that I'm in control of, even if my eating habits maybe aren't the best for a day or a couple days when we're eating our Thanksgiving meal and having tons of desserts, or I'm about to make my Christmas cookies for the year, and I'm having Christmas Eve at my house and I'm gonna make a bunch of appetizers, and those are gonna be very high in point, but we're not gonna track. And so when you have days like that, and that's kind of something you can't control, and you really just wanna enjoy yourself, because it is important to have those days as well, I just really like to focus on the small habits that consistently make me feel better. So really making sleep a priority makes me feel a million times better. It's insane how much I used to put off my sleep and how much I prioritize it now because of how much better it makes me feel, how much more I can get done in a day when I get my sleep, how much better my stomach feels. It's not as bloated throughout the day. Like, it just makes me feel all around so much better. And so making sleep a priority during this time is so important. Another thing that I can control is drinking water. And so even if I know we're gonna be having alcohol or just even like high calorie drinks, I've had quite a few high calorie coffee drinks because I like to go to the coffee shop and get some specialty drinks throughout the winter. It's just kind of a little treat that I enjoy and I look forward to. And so one thing I can do is make sure that I'm also drinking tons of water because again, that makes me feel better. It keeps me hydrated and there are just so many benefits to drinking your water. So making that a priority, it's something I can control. It helps me feel better and kind of stay on track, even if I feel a little off track or I'm just having some balance. And along with that, I just want to say to make sure that you do enjoy yourself. So if you're stressing the whole time you're eating these meals or you're taking the rest, it's not gonna be beneficial. It's just gonna be worse for you if you're stressing extra on top of it. So enjoy yourself and then move on and get back on track right after. And don't stress through it, enjoy yourself. Like I say all the time, you didn't lose all the weight in one night, you're not gonna gain it all in one night. Same thing, you didn't lose it all in a week, you're not gonna gain it all in a week. And so I really remember that when I want to enjoy the holidays and enjoy the treats and just make the most out of it because it isn't something that happens every day and I know that. And I know that I am in control of staying consistent on all those other days. And so when you have balance and you think about it that way, it really does make a difference and it really has helped me on my journey. And now that I've been on maintenance, I honestly haven't weighed myself much, but I really do think it's important to kind of step away from the scale during this time. And I even did that the first year of our weight loss journey when we were going through Christmas and the holidays and everything. I really kind of took a break from the scale. I still did my weekly weigh-ins, but I try not to focus too much on it. I was actually looking back at my old weigh-ins where I did have some gains and some of the weeks where my weight stayed the same and I didn't have a loss. And you really need to just remember a lot of that comes down to water weight, especially if you're eating different things that you're not so much used to eating. It comes down to the stress of the holidays. Like there's so many things that can make your weight fluctuate during this time, especially because I just feel like it's always the craziest time for people. And not focusing too much on that number, not getting too hung up on the scale really will help you because it is something you can't control. I think that's something throughout my whole journey. I really tried to not let it get in my head and take over because it is something you don't have control over and there's so many things, even like your time of the month can affect it. Like so many different things the scale is going to be affected by. And even if you're doing everything right, you're staying consistent, it's gonna really get in your head. So especially on the weeks where you are having treats and enjoying yourself, I guess just kind of take it with a grain of salt and don't be upset if it's not what you expect or what you're hoping to see at all times. And I do plan on filming another What I Ate in a Week through the holidays again. So I don't know exactly what days I will be filming, but I do like to show how I celebrate and enjoy myself and then I'm able to get right back on track and how that really does help me and has helped me on my journey to have balance and consistency. And so it is pre-order week coming up, which means it's a pretty stressful week for me and just around here in general because we have a lot going on. We'll have a lot of people picking up cookies. I'll be working on cookies for a few days straight and it just really does help me to get prepared. I'm gonna do some ingredient prep, have a good grocery trip before I start and just get as prepared as I can without putting too much pressure on myself to be perfect throughout the week or something. Like I need to have balance. I need to make my rest, my water, and my food a priority, as well as getting some movement. So I really do make it a priority to get to the gym, especially during pre-order week, because that is a good time for me to kind of release and just have some time to myself and feel productive doing something other than my work. That's my plan for the next few weeks. I really do want to just focus on having some balance, enjoying myself and taking rest, but also doing the habits that make me feel good throughout that. So we'll still continue to make the meals we make that are filling and full of veggies, but we're also gonna enjoy some drinks and appetizers and different stuff like that and Christmas cookies. It really is just important to remember it's all about balance and you can enjoy yourself over the holidays. But anyway, let me know your guys' thoughts on the new program, how things have been going after 1 month in, and also what are your plans for the holidays? We like to keep it kind of low key here, but we're doing Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We're doing things on both days. We have pre-order pickups through Christmas Eve, so we do have some on the day of, but other than that, that is pretty much it. I'm excited to make some Christmas cookies for us, not like my sugar cookies. And yeah, I'm just excited to kind of get through the holidays, enjoy them, but also I'm ready for summer already. So anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it and I will see you next time.